David Bird here, the Connection Coach, and in this video I want to talk to you about judgment and annoying people. So I was at a networking meeting this morning. I'm actually sitting in the car park, and a friend of mine was talking about how much he hates shopping in the supermarket and how he always shops online now. And he was talking about how, like, oh, you know, where there are people there and they're like trolleys are in the way and they stop for a natter, or you're looking at the wine and someone comes to stand in front of you. And as he was talking, he was kind of getting all like this about it. And I really relate to that. Like, I really used to hate shopping at the supermarket. So much so, when I was a Samaritan, I used to often be on a late shift, and I would actually do my shopping when I came back, like after midnight, back when my local Tesco was still open at those hours. And it was because there was no one around. And yeah, I might have to move some of the trolleys about, but there was no people there. And it reminded me, this whole thing today reminded me of what happened at the weekend. So when I got to this event that I was at, I was okay to begin with. There was a few people in the foyer, and then we went through to this like second foyer, and then slowly over time there became more and more people, and the noise sort of built up. Now, I didn't really recognize that at the time. I was stood there with my friend Amy, but what I did start to notice was I started to get very judgmental about the people there. Just little things like, oh, can you see that they're insecure, and I bet they're being a bit fake, and when they said this, you know, I can see, you know. And at first I just thought I was kind of, if you like, analyzing in a way, I guess, maybe. But it wasn't until I sat down and listened to the first talk and the person started talking about judgment, and then it hit me. It was like, fuck, I've been judging these people, and I've been judging these people because I'm scared. I feel threatened in some way. I feel unsafe. And so what my mind is now doing, it's gone into judgment mode, and it's gone into judgment mode to kind of keep that separation, to create more space between me and them, and in a way also create this elevated position so I'm above them, because like, oh, I can see what's going on with you lot, and basically I'm so much different, i.e. better than them, which is bollocks, right? Completely not true. But this is what the mind does. This is what the mind does when we're scared, when we feel somehow uncomfortable or unsafe. It creates that distance. And to be honest, the laughable thing is the way out of that would have been to connect with those people, would have been to recognize that, and to start some conversations, maybe to then see that they're exactly the same as me. And yet I still got tricked by it, or at least I was still tricked by it within the first couple of hours of being there, because I'm human like everybody else. So is this something that you struggle with judgment, with being around people that make you feel unsafe, or being around groups of people, anything like that? Or did you resonate with anything I've talked about in this video? If you did, drop me a comment, send me a DM, something like that. I'd love to hear from you.